Okay, I only have 3 minutes to do this, so I'm going to move quick. As you know, Casey Anthony gave her first tell-all interview on Peacock earlier this week. Prior to watching the documentary, I was about 99.9% sure she killed Kaylee. Afterwards, I'm about 95% sure she killed Kaylee. I have to admit, though, there are some things that don't make sense, so I want to share those with you. The first half is going to be my pro Casey's guilt, and the second half is going to be, I don't want to say her innocence, but questions that don't make sense. I want to know what you think. Okay, so when she first got arrested, she made a collect call to her family, her mom, dad, brother, and a girlfriend. She kept asking them for her boyfriend's phone number, and at one point her friend says, "Did Tony have anything to do with this?" And she definitively says, "No, he had nothing to do with this." If you didn't know what happened to Kaylee, how could you be so certain he had nothing to do with it? So she says that her dad handed her Kaylee's body, which was cold and wet, but then took her back from Casey and said she was going to be fine. Are you kidding? Even if you did believe that, how in the hell do you not ask a question after 31 days? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? It doesn't make any sense. So in the early days of her arrest, she was the most nasty, vindictive person I had ever heard speak. Why, if you really thought your dad had her, why wouldn't you say on any of those calls, talk to dad, dad note, like anything like that to implicate him in this at any point? Okay, here are the points she's made that do make some sense to me. All right, my dad was a criminal defense attorney for years, and once you're done trying the case, you're done with them. Why did her defense team rally around her and support her, giving her money, a place to live, and she still works for one of them to this day? Do they believe in her innocence that much? Point 2 is her dad was the star witness for the prosecution. If it really was an accident like he says, and they were seeking the death penalty, why would he so badly want his daughter to die if it was an accident? Casey says in the interview she thinks that her dad was sexually abusing Kaylee and then smothered her accidentally to keep her quiet and then threw her in the pool to make it look like a drowning. Okay, point 3, if you haven't watched the speech he gave at Kaylee's funeral, watch it. It really, really is creepy. Whether he killed her or not, it is creepy. He talks about missing his special little girl and the scent of her sweat, how it made him so happy. Bizarre things. And then lastly, did we forget, I sure did, that he had tried to commit suicide and left a suicide letter apologizing to Casey for what he had done. I mean, I don't know what that means, but odd, right? Anyways, that's what I had to say. Let me know what you think. Based on, what I knew then, what I know now, I still think she did it. But I guess it has sparked a couple questions since. Let me know what you think.